What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be getting into my week 11 or 12 college football predictions. It's crazy that it already got out there, and we're this far into the season. It's crazy, man. College football is almost done, but let's get into it. Starting with what I got right and what I got wrong in week 11. Wasn't able to make this video last week. I was on vacation, so sorry about that, guys, but we're back. So I did get the LSU game right against Arkansas right there. I did pick Illinois to beat Purdue, but Purdue pulled off a big upset over the Fighting Illini. I did pick Oklahoma State to beat Iowa State, got that one right. Did pick Alabama to beat Ole Miss, and they barely survived that one. I did pick UCF to beat Tulane in an upset, and I got that one right, just barely. I did pick Iowa to upset Wisconsin, and Iowa got the win. Did pick Baylor to upset Kansas State, and Baylor just got absolutely throttled in that one. Kansas State clearly mad about their last loss there. Did pick TCU to beat Texas, a big win for the Horned Frogs. They got that one. I did pick North Carolina to beat Wake Forest, and I got that one right. Did pick San Jose State to beat San Diego State, but San Diego State came out rocking in that one and beat them. So ultimately, let me count. 7-3 ultimately on the week, so not bad. My overall record right now is 69-38. I'll take it. But anyway, let's get into these Week 12 predictions. Starting out with the first game, a big one here. Baylor hosts the TCU Horned Frogs here, number 4 team in the country. The way the Baylor played last game, I just do not see them winning this one. I'm going to take TCU in this one to get the win. And then we got a big game here. We got big game for the state of Montana, at least. We got Montana Grizzlies traveling to Montana State to take on the Bobcats. Probably a rivalry game between these two. I'm gonna take Montana State in this one. They're just the better team, in my opinion, and I think they'll be able to get that win. Moving on down here, we have Kansas State traveling to West Virginia to take on the Mountaineers. The West Virginia Mountaineers, this is a must-win game if they want to be bowl eligible. They got a big game here against Kansas State. I just don't think it's going to be enough. The Kansas State Wildcats, I just think, are the better team, and I think they're going to win this one. So going down here, we have the Iowa Hawkeyes traveling to Minnesota to take on the Golden Gophers. Wow, a good game here. Minnesota has kind of disappointed me this season. I think that Iowa's defense is going to be able to have a good game over Minnesota. I'm going to take an upset here and go with the Hawkeyes. Going down here, we have Wyoming hosting Boise State. Another good game here. Broncos coming off a very frustrating loss to BYU. I think they're going to be able to bounce back here. They do have to go to Wyoming, so that's going to be rough, but I think they're going to have enough to win this one. And then Oklahoma State against Oklahoma. Oklahoma, another very frustrating team. They need to win at least one game to be bowl eligible. The Cowboys have had a good year. Honestly, guys, I'm just feeling upset here. Oklahoma's had a very frustrating season. I think that they're going to pull off a big upset over the Cowboys and advance on to be 6-5 and be bowl eligible. So a big win there. Another big game for the Razorbacks, Arkansas. Ole Miss taking on Arkansas. Ole Miss, a very frustrating loss to Alabama. They could have remained like an opportunity to be a college football playoff team, but they lost. I think they're going to bounce back in a big way this week, beat the Razorbacks. The Razorbacks have had a frustrating year, and I think that Ole Miss is going to have enough. Let's go down here. A big matchup between the two Pac-12 teams. USC needs to win this one if they want to remain in the hunt to make the college football playoff. UCLA needs to win this one if they want to have a chance to be in the Pac-12 championship. So it's a big game. USC, they have that one loss to Utah this year. Other than that, they've been very impressive. I think that they pull off a big win here over UCLA. Basically, it's going to be USC home field advantage anyway. So I'm going to take the Trojans right there. All right, so now we have a good matchup between the Oregon Ducks hosting the Utah Utes in this game. Oregon is coming off a loss to Washington, so that was frustrating for them. They're being played at home. I think that's going to be too much for the Utah to win this one. I think that Oregon is the better team here, and I think they're going to beat Utah. So this matchup is apparently canceled, so we can't predict that one. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching the video today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the content. Comment down below your predictions, and anyway, peace.